All right, guys. Um, we're going to talk about one of the biggest opportunities I've seen in recent memory, and that was the Litecoin Arb that's been going on for the last few days here between GDAX slash Coinbase and pretty much any other exchange. Excuse the lighting, as you can see, I'm in the process of moving here, so they packed up my lamp, and we'll have some poor lighting for this, but listen along and you guys can see the screen, so it'll be helpful. So let's first talk about why this is happening. GDAX, Coinbase. Coinbase is kind of the PayPal wallet, if you will, where people can easily come on and buy their cryptocurrency. And GDAX is the exchange portion of all of this, where if you want to actually participate in a more liquid, fast flowing market without the high fees of Coinbase, you can transfer your money to GDAX and participate like any other exchange. Now, with Coinbase being the primary on ramp for cryptocurrency, basically funnels everyone into Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin. Now, a lot of people I've spoken with, especially newer people to crypto, don't want to invest in Bitcoin because they can only own, zero point 0.1, 0.25 of a Bitcoin, whereas they are used to holding like one share of stock. So they want to hold actually a round full number rather than a fractional number. So you're seeing a lot of people start to invest in Litecoin or Ethereum because they can afford a whole share, and they see that as an opportunity to get like gigantic returns, which is not necessarily correct logic, but this is the world we live in. So we'll accept that and realize that Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum have a significant higher chance of pumping 4x in 5 days than any other coin, just because of Coinbase. Coinbase is the on ramp for most people to get into crypto. So let's talk about this arbitrage opportunity. So over the last few days, we've seen Litecoin go from about $100 all the way up to about 420 or 20 earlier today. Now, this is TradingView for those of you who aren't familiar with it, but this is a website where you can can do technical analysis, you can set up alerts, you can do research, you can do back testing. It's a very powerful website, and you should all have a subscription to it or use the free version until you're at a level where you can actually utilize a subscription. So the top layer of subscriptions allows you to SMS your phone when an opportunity arises by simply setting up an alert. It's fantastic if you don't want to sit in front of the computer all day. So right now we're looking at Litecoin on Coinbase, and the price is $367 per coin. That is about 3.5 higher than it was a couple days ago. But if you look at Poloniex, it's $298 for the same coin. What's going on? Well, first let's realize that this is not trading in US dollars. Poloniex, Bittrex, Binance, a lot of these exchanges use what's called the USDT or Tether. Tether is a coin made to mimic the US dollar, and in times of high volatility can move above or below the $1 amount, so trade at a discount or a premium. So in this case, it is trading at a premium. Now, in order to look that up, we need to go to CoinMarketCap. If someone has a better way to do this, please let me know, because what most people don't realize is USDT, when things are volatile, trades at a premium or discount based on that particular product, not on exchange, not on Litecoin or Bitcoin across all of the exchanges, but on that particular product. So in this case, Litecoin slash USDT on Poloniex. So let's look that up. You go to CoinMarketCap. You then find Tether. You then go to markets. I'm searching for Poloniex. This is Bitcoin. Nope. Here's Litecoin. The premium is $1.14. So the actual price, let me get my calculator here. The actual price is 298 times 1.14. So it's $339, whereas the price on Coinbase is $367. So that is a $38 premium. Now, if you had 1,000 Litecoins and you could execute this instantaneously without fees, you could make $38,000 just like that. That's how big this is. So, how do we alert ourselves to this opportunity, and how do we do it? So, here is what most people don't realize is you can actually set up an equation in TradingView to basically alert you of opportunities. Now, this is not perfect because what we're doing here is we have the price on Coinbase minus the price on Poloniex, which is in USDT. Then we are correcting for the difference in the USDT-USD spread, and this is spitting out the difference in price. Now, this USDT USD is, I think, global to Poloniex, not indicative of what the actual premium or discount is for the Litecoin product on Poloniex, but it also will alert you when, right here this morning, you're seeing a massive, massive arbitrage opportunity. So what you do is you want to set up, let's say, anything under $25, not interested. So right click, add alert. Here you go. Here's your condition. You want to do it crossing, which just means it goes across that particular line you're setting only once, or I would do, actually only once is fine, but I would, where is it? You want to make sure it's repetitive, so otherwise these alerts will just turn off on you. And, well, I'm not seeing that right now, but anyway, there's a way to set it up so it's repetitive. Anyway, so you want to set this up on the top. I'm going to push cancel because I already have one set up, and then also on the bottom, add another alert. Let's scroll down a little bit here. And if it goes across 25, right click, add alert, value, so on and so forth. Show pop-up, play sound, and then you can send email to SMS, so on and so forth. All right, so now you have alerts set up. So all of a sudden, your phone blows up, ring, ring, we got an opportunity. What do you do? Well, you got to be prepared for this opportunity, first of all. So you need to have funds on both exchanges. In this case, you need to sell Litecoin on GDAX. So you need to have Litecoin on GDAX. So if you own Litecoin on a Trezor or another exchange, you need to send that over there. Okay? So if you've done that, then you need to choose the exchange that you're going to do the arbitrage on, which obviously, since we have the alert on Poloniex, that's where we're going to do it. So we need to buy Poloniex Litecoin with USDT. So we are going to execute 2 trades at the same time. I always like to execute the trade with the highest risk first, which in this case is GDAX, because their site is prone to more volatility, more downtime, lag, whatever they got going on over there. So I want to execute that trade first. So I'm going to sell 100 Litecoin. Once I get verified, once it's verified that it's executed, I am going to buy 100 Litecoin on Poloniex. And there you go. Now you have the same amount of Litecoin, but you should have some extra, you'll have extra US dollars. So, I'm sorry, you'll have extra, so if you sold 100 Litecoin, you'll have extra USDT. So there you go. You now have the same amount of Litecoin, but you have extra USDT. It's free money. This happens very frequently in cryptocurrency, and it's happening even more as we see these markets start to onboard a lot of new players. So keep an eye out for this on Litecoin, Ethereum, even Bitcoin. Bitcoin had a huge one when it spiked up to 19.5 a few days ago. There was a $2,000 Arb per Bitcoin. So this is free money, guys. If you can get your, you should also get your limits on all these exchanges up. That is one of the biggest bottlenecks you're going to run into. Is you'll see the Arbs, but you won't be able to withdraw and keep cycling the whole process. So call Coinbase, Poloniex, Bittrex, get your limits up so you can do this. Anyway, guys, this ARB is still going on, so good luck to you, and I hope this helps. Bye.